What's going on, YouTube? I am down in Arkansas with my family to do some hiking, some fishing, and everything in between. Staying at a cabin down here, getting some time away. So I thought it'd be a good time to do a video on this little ultralight kit that I put together. Good for creeks, small rivers, anything like that. Obviously for hiking, you want to keep it light. This is a great option for that. So let's dive in and take a look at what... Alright, so the kit consists of this right here, and these I actually just added as of yesterday. So originally that's what I was bringing with me, but I couldn't pass this up. So let's start here and move our way over. So these are a trout and panfish magnet kit, I believe is what it was listed as. So we've got a good variety of soft plastics here. So in this box we've got a variety of craws. There was also some white ones, but I don't see myself using those, so I just put them in an extra box that I have. If I decide I want them, I'll throw them back in here. But we've got some like an orange and green, a watermelon, June bug, and then a black and red here. So I think all of these will be really useful. I throw a lot of these colors in general, so and then it comes in a very thin locking plastic case, so that's super convenient. And we've got a second one here, and they do come with 1/64 ounce jigs, but I put them all in here. And then over here we've got the trout magnets. So I haven't used all of these online. I'm seeing that this red is pretty good. I was expecting this to be good, and I'm seeing that that does really well for people. Also the gold. I had a bunch of these already, so nice little variety here. I mean, between the two, you're looking at, I don't know, 1.5 inches maybe. Thin, a lot of variety there. Room for more. I'm thinking I'll probably put some, I have some little minnow type ultralight soft plastics that are quite a bit smaller than these guys. I'll probably throw those in these empty spaces I've got here. So then we'll move on to these other soft plastics since we're already on soft plastics. We've got some copper truce micro TRD Ned worms. I've got a variety, but I tried to pack light and then ended up just stumbling on those. So we've got some 3-inch grubs with the minnow tail. I believe that's what they call that. We've got the paddle tail, 2-inch slabalicious. And then Old Faithfuls for the crappie, right? So we've got some electric chicken, some baby shad monkey milk, and some baby shad blue ice. So this will give me a good variety if I want to go for some crappie. I may not take these on the hike with me, but it does give me some good variety there. So between all of these, I've got a ton of bases covered in a very little amount of space. I can throw that in a pack quite easily. And this is where it gets really exciting. This is what I was most excited for. So I found this case at Scheels in the fly fishing section, and it is a locking 2-sided case. And inside is where the magic happens. So we'll start over here with some terminal tackle. I've got some worm hooks, some split shots. I think we've got 1/16 and 1/8 on the worm hooks. I believe I said weights. Worm weights and split shots. I believe it's 1/8 and 1/16. Yeah, I've got a couple of each. In here we've got some of those 1/64 ounce, and then some other small hooks, as well as a couple of these micro Neds. We've got, you know, if I want to go for some bluegill or something like that, or crappie, and then I've got some really small hooks for trout if I want to go grab some sort of bait for that. Just a lot of variety here, just trying to keep my options open. I honestly don't expect to use a ton of these hooks. Got a couple swivels in there. Over here we've got a variety of jigs as well. I've got 1/32, 1/16, and then 1/16 ball jigs and 1/8 ball jigs here. Then, excuse me, the power bait minnows. So I found these a week or two ago and was very excited about these. So got these in like a goldish color, and then I have a blue as well to get a little variety on that. Oh my gosh, I can get this open. So I think those will do really well. We've got some marabou jigs and some hair jigs here. Oh, excuse me. A few of each. And again, a couple of each. Just a little bit of variety there. Not a lot of space. And then moving to the other side, we have got, so I was really excited about these next two things I'm about to show you. So I have 1/16 and 1/8 ounce chatterbaits. I have these from my BFS setup that comes skirted, but I did not know that they sold these local to me unskirted. And they also include an extra trailer. So you got a little variety here. You can see they come with different style trailers. I'm really excited to use those. I think these will be fun to fish with. I really enjoy throwing my micro chatterbaits when I'm doing the BFS stuff. And then over here, this was the other thing I was really excited about. So I've got these little tiny jerkbaits. They are 1/16 ounce, and they come with the little tail, little feather tail. So we have the rainbow trout. Thought that would be great down here in Arkansas. Got the minnow. And the shad. It's a lot of little options, not a lot of space to take up with all of this. Still have a lot more to get into. I'm excited to use all of this. I'm gonna get out hiking tomorrow with the family and I'm gonna get good use of it. So I've got a single little bobber. Can't pass up on the beetle spin. Always good to have on hand. Now that doesn't close quite right with this bobber, but I have found that it does completely close and lock just fine. Back to this compartment, we've got a couple little crankbaits here. One in a very natural color, and then one in the sexy shad. The water is a little bit murky due to the weather that they got here the past week or so, or I guess last week leading up to. The past handful of days have been pretty nice down here. We also have a micro popper, a little hula popper, classic, and the craw crankbait. And then to round it all out, we've got our metal lures here. So I'll just pull all of those guys out. We've got some different, well, here. We've got a spoon and some rooster tails and some panther martins. So as you can see, there are a ton of bases covered with this little kit. I mean, you can do a lot. Right, we've got top water covered. We've got all kind of cranks and jerks. We've got plenty of soft plastics. We've got our spinners here. The chatterbaits. And that is a compact little kit. All of that in what, a 4x8x3, 4x7x3. I mean, this is gonna be perfect if you're looking to get into something for hitting the creeks. I mean, this also comes with a lanyard too, so regardless of if some of this might be useless to you or just not of interest, the case here is phenomenal for hitting your creeks, any sort of ultralight fishing you're going to do. Fly fishing, obviously, that's what this is geared toward. But I mean, this probably weighs, I don't know, 2 pounds. And the gear we're going to be throwing all this on is going to be a Daiwa Legolas LT. I've had this for, I think, a year now. It's been solid. I really enjoy this reel. And then we have the Daiwa Presso 4-piece ultralight. It is a 6.6 4-piece ultralight rated for 1/32 to 3/8 of an ounce. So I think all of this should do for some really nice fishing.